Do you feel relaxed? I feel relaxed. This is actually a really, really chill opening to a game. Anyway, welcome back, Blue Bloods. BluesMcGroove here as always, and we've got something new today. Life is Strange. It is a game made by, or maybe not made by, but anyway, Square Enix has their name on it. I know that much for sure, and I do love Square Enix games, but Life is Strange, it's just came out. It's an episodic type game. Let me go ahead and read their little blurb here. Life is Strange is a 5-part episodic game that sets out to revolutionize story-based choice and consequence games by allowing the player to rewind time, affect the past, present, and future. You are Max, a photography senior who saves her old friend Chloe by discovering she can rewind time. The pair soon finds themselves exposed to the darker side of Arcadia Bay as they uncover the disturbing truth behind the sudden disappearance of a fellow student. Meanwhile, Max begins to have premonitions as she struggles to understand the implications of her power. She must quickly learn that changing the past can sometimes lead to a devastating future. Yeah. I was intrigued by this game immediately. I didn't know it was going to be an episodic game, so I'm not quite sure how the videos are going to be or when their release of the episodes will be. I am already immediately subscribed to the entirety of the game because I know I'm going to want to play through this whole thing. So, yeah, with that, let's go ahead. I pulled up a save game just so I can get the options and everything and all the settings ready, but I haven't started the game yet. Play episodes. Yeah, it shows all the other episodes, but they're not here yet. Save and buy the complete season, episodes 1 through 5, or season pass, episodes 2 through 5. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how long it's going to be. I've heard it's something along the lines of 2-something hours or so for the first episode. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's just jump right in. I can tell you I'm really excited. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Yeah, I'm really excited for this game. Oh. Oh boy.
Here. Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there.
Lighthouse.
Please let me make it there.
Okay, now I'm in control. Okay. This is... Whoa. Was that a fire? That tree was knocked down. Holy crap. Can I run? No, I can only walk. This game is beautiful. What's the sign say? Oh, wow. Whoa! Oh, okay. Use caution on trail, dangerous drop-offs. Okay. Yes, use the mouse to move the camera. I've played a first-person sort of game, or a third-person game before. God, this is... the music... Whoa! Blackwell Academy, 1910. Look at the... Oh my... I am filled with awe.
Come on, Max. You can make it.
Holy... Oh. Let's just, Yep, had to take a screenshot there. That is freaking amazing. Oh boy. Oh!
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's what I'd be saying. Oh! Oh!
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time.
Oh
But
boy.
he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay.
These
I'm in
pieces of
class.
time can frame us
Everything's
in a
cool.
story.
I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black
didn't
and white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane
Bueller.
Arbus.
Oh,
There you
just
go,
knocking my
Victoria.
mouse
Why
around.
Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Can
She
I...
saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh.
I can't...
Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
That's creepy.
And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had
look
a
at
brilliant
the...
eye. So, she could have taken
But-
another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
Oh, okay.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank. Is
I
that...
prefer
Oh.
Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty
I
about
can't
the
believe I
economic
still have this
conditions of the
pencil
era.
case. I should upgrade to the 21st century.
You don't have
But
beauty without
I like it
beauty,
old school.
which explains why Frank was Kerouac's
I do
photographic
love my
muse.
analog camera.
And both were the great chroniclers
I should take a quick
of the
picture now.
1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max.
Wow.
Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces.
I
making
haven't
them
kept up with
extremely
my journal
popular
as
from the
much as I
1800s
should.
onward. The first American Daguerre...
If anybody else looked at this,
Oh, boy.
what would they think?
This is a lot. Holy... Oh, wow, and there's all sorts of... Okay. Page 8? How can I... Oh, boy. So we will be reading through all of these. All right. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy, a unique and famous private school for seniors, no kids allowed. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. What? Words. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, "Sorry, thanks for playing." It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy the last moment of blissful ignorance, and when I saw the first word, "congratulations," I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself, in caps, that I am going to Blackwell Academy. This, you can tell, this is definitely written in the mindset of a teenager. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. I suppose I am too, it's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest, I choose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe would have moved to Seattle with us. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we always were seeking. With coffee shops. What? Oh, yeah, the phrasing is just so odd. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson? Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates. Hey, my name's Groove. Or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple of great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here, with a K. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl, and I never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome, and I can do anything unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles all down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Whew! I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled in a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa, all one. And how could I forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled? I could feel an instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes, as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end. All woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an assload of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But, to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as a kind know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the clique action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip. Just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all of the social dysfunction. Holy crap. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell. So Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended. But him and Victoria are a part of this silly elite vortex club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. I finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell. And of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October. So I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. Maybe I should be sighing when September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kind of understand it. Pardon me. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that backstroke fest? You're so punny, Max. I'm dying here. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. All right. And then we've got all of this. I don't think we're going to read those, though. Oh, wow. SMS. We get text messages. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. How do I get back? Oh, I can right click. Kate. Oh, there's a whole lot. Hey, Max, you around? Always. You okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Oh, talk to you later. There we go. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Oh my goodness. Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse not to study. Please, make sure you check out Necromantic on my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey, Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I have to study for a physics test, so if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. He's
self-portrait was
he's
done
trying
by
real
Robert
hard.
Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook or even online.
And that's the bell.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
What a jerk of a teacher. Even though she, totally loves him. Ooh, what's over here? What's this?
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
That is really cool that they're kind of doing Photoshop stuff as well. This may be all for episode 1. No, I'll play a little bit more. I've still got time.
That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Okay, I'm really loving the art style here, though. Everything is highlighted in, journal-type sketchbook things. Really stinking cool.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Oh, you can read it? Pop Vine is Grunge Dead, featuring the latest works from Mark Jefferson. 10 Reasons to Get Electronic Mail. It's just a stupid magazine.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Now I want to pull out my stinking SLR camera and start taking pictures and shit again.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock.
That's really
God,
cool.
I'm such a photo nerd.
And I'm sitting here geeking out along with her. That's really freaking cool.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Synapse, Mark Jefferson's noir beauty. Film versus digital. Who will win? I wish I had a film photo. I wish I had a film camera. I'm stuck. Okay.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Product, GRLT, or Greenlit. Greenlit 64S. With all the speed and power expected from a new Greenlit, the GRLT 64S is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want. Straight out of the camera, JPEG images already have superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness, and malleability. That word right there. $5,299. It saves pictures in JPEGs. No thanks. Etched marks. Look at it.
This might make a cool shot.
So do I get to... Oh, tab is for journal. That's really cool. Oh, neat! You do get to take pictures. Okay, so you should be taking pictures of things. We want to try to capture all of these pictures, I'm assuming? What the... Ah, so this is just kind of like your journal of all the things you've experienced. That's really cool.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
I'm geeking out just as much as she is. Hey, Kate.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
What happened?
Hi, Kate. Oh. Hi, Max.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
I hear that. Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
She sounds really sad. What?
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Oh, wow. Dear Kate, we love your porn video. XOXO Blackwell Academy. Oh, boy. I wonder what happened.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell.
I
Everything
love the
looks
art
so
style.
gloomy and serene.
Explore, find everything. Isn't that what these are for?
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Totally has a crush on the
Every time
teacher.
I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Let's look at this picture here.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Anything? There's one. Oh, that's the
You
lighthouse.
can never escape the lighthouse here.
There's always a lighthouse. Video camera?
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
All right, let's go talk to Mr. Jefferson here.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
It's actually a pretty cool thing to say, dude. Bitch. All right. Let's go ahead and head out. Oh, one more thing to look at. Poster. Photo
Here's
contest?
the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
All right. Saturation, exposure, highlight. I didn't even read that. Focus, hues, exposure, highlight, saturation. All picture stuff. I want to take this photography class now. All right, let's go ahead and head out the door. Yeah, let's go.
How cute I looked, yeah.
I was about to.
I feel like you have to pass
You always
Welcome to the real world.
cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Because Max wants everybody to see how hip she is.
I'm not paying $150.
She plays it so sharp.
What the?
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.